Okay guys, so in this particular video, what I'm going to show you how to find that unknown angle and how to find that unknown side. So these are like the two tasks students to accomplish. So the first task is to find that unknown angle when this 2D diagram is given, and the second task is to find that unknown side. And now how exactly it's supposed to be done, let me show you. Say, stay connected. Let's read the question. In the figure given alongside, triangle ABC is a right angle at B. Given that AB is Y unit, BC is root 3 unit, and AC is 2 unit, and angle A is x degree, find the value of sin x, tan x, and the cos x, and find the value of y. Using cos x, find the value of y. So these are like the four tasks, and then they might ask this question for 4 marks in your exam. Are you understanding? It's a really, really easy question. So let me just teach you one by one how to do this. So look at the student. Our focus should be on sin x. So suppose if I'll start with sin x. So that's part one. So sin x के लिए क्या करेंगे बेटा? Look at this. Sin x would be opposite upon hypotenuse. Opposite O. Sin x O. Opposite upon hypotenuse, isn't it? Now sin x हमको x पता नहीं है. हमको वैसे भी sin x ढूंढना है, isn't it? हमको x अभी नहीं ढूंढना है. Part 2 में हमको x ढूंढना है. First part is sin x. So sin x क्या बनेगा बच्चों? Opposite, that is root 3 upon hypotenuse, that is 2. Please understand, opposite is root 3 and hypotenuse is 2. So sin x की वैल्यू तो मिल गई. Now part 2 is find x. So ये x कैसे ढूंढते हैं? Let me just teach you. Let me just teach you this how to find this x. Are you getting it? See, look at this. ये जो x ढूंढना है उसके लिए क्या करेंगे? Sin what angle is root 3 upon 2? Student, think, scratch your brain. Very nice. Sine 60 degrees root 3 upon 2. See, understand now. Sine x is root 3 upon 2 and sine 60 degrees root 3 upon 2. So, can you think, students, what will be the value of x? See, देखो यहाँ पर sin x is root 3 upon 2 है from equation number 1, and from equation number 2 sin 60 degrees root 3 upon 2 है. तो scratch your brain to find the value of x. Yes, that's correct. X is therefore x is 60 degree from equation number 1 and 2. So we finish this part 2. Okay. Now हमको क्या ढूंढना है? Tan x ढूंढना है. Tan x क्या होता है बच्चों? So look at this. We will write it down. Tan x. Tan x होता है opposite upon adjacent. Opposite upon adjacent. But we know x. We know that is tan x. Okay, actually ये सब करने की जरूरत भी नहीं है हमको. क्यों? Because we know x, that is 60 degree. So we will going to write it on tan 60 degree. And tan 60 degree, what is that tan 60 degree, students? It's correct. Root 3. Tan 60 is root 3. So हमको ये सब करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. So tan 60 is root 3. So actually you can calculate that adjacent side is 1 over here. So this y will supposed to be 1. But can we use that? No, no, no. We can't use that because we have been mentioned that for subpart number 4, use cos x. हमको उन्होंने बोला है कंपलसरी हमको cos x यूज करना है. तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे यहाँ पर पार्ट 4 सॉल्व करते वक्त cos x का फॉर्मूला क्या है बच्चों? एडजेसेंट अपॉन हाइपोटेनस. एडजेसेंट अपॉन हाइपोटेनस. बट x की वैल्यू हमको पता है, दैट इज 60 डिग्री. सो cos 60 डिग्री इज इक्वल टू एडजेसेंट अपॉन हाइपोटेनस लिख देंगे. ओके, सो एडजेसेंट क्या है बच्चों यहाँ पर? एडजेसेंट साइड विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू 60 डिग्री इज y, और एल्स आप ए भी बोल सकते हैं. एंड हाइपोटेनस क्या है बच्चों? हाइपोटेनस इज 2. सो cos 60 की वैल्यू क्या है? ट्राई करो सोचने का. cos 60 का वैल्यू है हाफ, विच इज इक्वल टू y अपॉन 2. सो बच्चों हम लोग क्या करेंगे? ये 2 and 2 कैंसिल हो जाएगा एंड दैट इज हाउ यू विल गो टू गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ y इज 1. तो आप यहां से भी वैल्यू ऑफ y ढूंढ सकते हैं और यहां से भी वैल्यू ऑफ y ढूंढ सकते हैं. देखो ये भी क्या था? रूट 3 अपॉन 1 था. सो इसके लिए एडजेसेंट साइड हैज टू बी 1. बट अगर वो नहीं समझ में आता है, नो प्रॉब्लम. अगर समझ में आए तो वेरी नाइस, बिग थम्स अप टू यू ऑल. एंड हाउ टू गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ y by using cos, I hope by now you have understood. So you can pause the video over here and copy paste everything quickly in your book. So once again we'll see sum number 14 in the figure given below in triangle ABC. Okay, ABC देखो properly देखिए, in triangle ABC it is right angle in which angle ABC is 90 degree, that means angle B is 90 degree, angle ACB is 60 degree, ACB कितना बोला है उन्होंने 60 degree बोला है, BC is produced to D, BC is produced to D, इसका मतलब है it will be extended from the D direction such that angle ADB is 30 degree, तो ADB यहाँ पर ये 30 degree बोला गया है, CD is equal to उन्होंने 4 centimeter बोला है. See, the units are very important because they can carry, I mean, they will carry 1 mark in case if you miss out, your 1 mark will go on toss. आपको कैलकुलेट क्या करना है, ए बी मतलब ये फर्स्ट पार्ट आपका कैलकुलेट करना है एंड बी सी ये सेकंड पार्ट आपको कैलकुलेट करना है. सो मैं इसको x बोल सकता हूँ एंड मैं इसको y बोल सकता हूँ गाइस. आर यू गेटिंग इट? ए बी इज, लेट्स से ए बी इज x, सो लेट्स से लेट AB is equals to x centimeter and BC is equals to y centimeter, so that I can write little quickly. Now we will start say with triangle ABC. So in triangle ABC, which ratio will use x and y we want? So we will use, this is opposite upon adjacent. So tan 60 degree, tan 60 degree, please understand guys, these everything you listen very carefully, what I am doing, how I am thinking, all these the exact way you all should do by your own. So tan 60 क्यों मेरे दिमाग में आया guys, understand this is opposite and this is adjacent. So tan 60 क्या हो जाएगा बच्चों, x upon y. So tan 60 की वैल्यू हमको पता है बच्चों, that is √3 which is equal to x upon y. आपके ये जो चैप्टर नंबर 23 का होमवर्क मस्ट है स्टूडेंट, उसके बिना ये चैप्टर आपको सॉल्व करने के लिए नहीं आएगा. सो √3 इज इक्वल टू x अपॉन y. एंड नाउ स्टूडेंट आई विल सिलेक्ट, ओके मैं इसको इक्वेशन नंबर 1 भी बोल सकता हूँ. एंड आई विल सिलेक्ट नाउ ट्राइंगल ABD. स्टूडेंट रिमेंबर दैट, आपको ये चीज याद रखना है, कभी भी आप कोई ट्राइंगल चूज करते हैं स्टूडेंट्स, यू मस्ट रिमेंबर दिस थिंग. whenever you're using any triangle, choose the triangle in which at least one angle has to be right angle, because in the standard 9th and 10th we are learning trigonometry about the right angle triangle only. So I am choosing now triangle in triangle ABD. In triangle ABD देखो यहाँ पर angle B 90 degree है, therefore now I am choosing this x and y plus 4. So tan 30 degree, tan 30 degree क्या हो जाएगा बच्चों, tan 30 degree is equals to opposite upon adjacent. So that is x upon 4 plus y. Are you understanding why it is x upon 4 plus y? Tan का रेशो होता है opposite upon adjacent. Opposite क्या है x and adjacent क्या है बच्चों, 4 plus y. So that way it works. So now what is tan 30? You'll have to remember that tan 30 is 1 by √3, which is equals to x upon 4 plus y. And now this is equation number 2. सो स्टूडेंट यहाँ पर क्या कर सकते हैं, देखो अगर हमको ए बी ढूंढना है, दैट मीन्स एक्स ढूंढना है, तो I'll just substitute x is equal to √3y, x is equal to √3y. यहाँ पर how I got this, ये y यहाँ पर चला जाएगा तो x की वैल्यू मिल जाएगी, तो x मैं यहाँ पर √3y लगा सकता हूँ. Are you getting it? That way I'm going to get y, and then whatever value of y you're going to get, you can substitute over here, and then you multiply that with √3, you're going to get the value of x, and that's how you're going to get AB and BC. So first of all, I'll try and find this y value. Okay, so what we'll do, 1 by √3 is equal to x की वैल्यू क्या है, देखो यहाँ पर अभी हमने कैलकुलेट किया है √3y upon 4 plus y. Are you understanding? I'm just scrolling it little down so that you'll understand. So यहाँ पर लिख सकते हैं फ्रॉम 1, तो मैं इसको 1 काट रहा हूँ और इसको बोल रहा हूँ 1. ओके, so this is from 1, so x is equal to √3y. I just plugged it over here, and now student will have to do cross multiplication. So ये क्या बन जाएगा बच्चों, 4 plus y is equal to √3 into √3y, तो ये बन जाएगा 3y. √3 into √3 makes 3. Remember this student guys. So ये क्या बन जाएगा, ये y इधर आ जाएगा, तो ये बन जाएगा 4 is equals to, ये यहाँ पर आ जाएगा, सब्ट्रैक्शन हो जाएगा 3y minus y, 2y. So y की वैल्यू क्या बन जाएगी, that makes y is equals to 4 divided by 2, ये बन जाता है 2. Do it very carefully student, it's very easy. Now हमको क्या करना है, ये 2 यहाँ पर लगा देना, तो तब जाके हमको x की वैल्यू मिल जाएगी. So x is equal to basically √3 into 2. So आप यहाँ पर x is equal to 2√3 छोड़ सकते हैं, या फिर आप इसको क्या कर सकते हैं, 2 into 1.732 भी कर सकते हैं. Student writing unit is must. So ये क्या बनेगा, 1.732 into 1.732 into 2 कर दे तो 34, 64 and then point would be over here. So 3.464 सेंटीमीटर. अब बच्चों यहाँ पर क्या करना पड़ेगा? एक्चुअली यहाँ पर आपका आंसर रेडी है, बट यहाँ पर ओरिजिनल फॉर्मेट में लिखना पड़ेगा. ए ये x क्या है बच्चों? ए बी है. सो यहाँ पर लिख देंगे ए बी इज इक्वल्स टू 3.464 centimeter and BC is equal to, right? Y was BC. So BC is equals to BC is equal to 2 centimeter. BC is equal to 2 centimeter. And that is how students we finished and we figured out the full answer. I hope you understood, and that's how students you're going to get full 4 marks. Okay guys, one more thing very important to remember. Sometimes they ask you over here, calculate up to 2 significant figures, calculate up to 3 significant figures, या calculate up to 2 decimal places. ऐसे भी क्वेश्चन यहाँ पर ऐड कर सकते हैं. So read very carefully your questions and understand what exactly examiner's expectations are, and accordingly you complete this guys. अगर इसको इन्होंने पूछा है, if the examiner have asked you up to 2 decimal places, then there should be only 2 decimal places, and if you've written the answer up to 3 decimal place, your 1 mark will go on toss guys. I hope you understood, you enjoyed. So pause your video over here and copy paste this sum nicely in your book guys. This is the entire sum. You can pause your video over here guys. 1 minute. Okay students, so we will see this next sum now. In this given figure, मतलब ये particular figure में, a rocket is fired vertically upward from its launching pad P. So from here the rocket has been launched. It first raised or rises like 40 kilometer vertically upward, and then 40 kilometer at 60 degree to the vertical. So it went first of all 40 kilometer like this till this point A, and then from there it made 60 degree, and then it moved 40 kilometers to the vertical. PA represent the first stage of the journey, and AB is the second stage. So first stage was this PA, and then this was the rocket second stage. AB was the second stage. C is the point vertically below B. C is the point vertically below B. Okay. Is the point vertically below B on the horizontal level as P. Calculate the height of the rocket when it is at point B. What do you calculate? That means you have to calculate this point BC. I mean the distance BC. And second thing, the horizontal distance of C from P. मतलब these distance calculate करना है and BC calculate करना है. These are the two tasks students. As I mentioned in the right in the beginning also of the video guys, like these are like 3D questions. Generally they're going to ask all these type of questions. Like okay, this is considered as 2D only, although there are word problems. 3D means there would be words like there is something called as elevation, or there is something called as depression, and that language when it comes into the sum they are called as 3D sums. More or less this is also 3D sums, just we've got 2D figure, so we consider this sum as 2D. Now understand what is to be done. Okay, in case if we were to calculate this distance BC or distance PC, what is to be done? We need to construct this side AD. So first of all, what we'll do, draw AD perpendicular to BC. What we'll do, draw AD perpendicular to BC. Now perpendicular means it makes 90 degree with base BC. Okay. Now some people will think, sir, how come the base is vertical? Don't worry guys. Whenever line makes 90 degree, it is called as perpendicular. Okay. Clearly angle BAD, BAD would going to become, okay, BAD, BAD will going to become 30 degree, because देखो यहाँ पर स्टूडेंट यहाँ पर क्या बोला है उन्होंने 60 degree angle बोला है. तो on the other side when this is drawn over here vertically, I mean that time this makes 90 degree, so this total angle supposed to be 90 degree. Out of that one part is 60. If I'll just draw for your reference. So suppose if this, okay, 1 second. So if this angle is 60 degree, okay, then the what will be the remaining angle? Of course, that is 90 minus 60. So 90 minus 60 will become 30. I hope you understood that. I'll just remove that part. So अगर ये 60 है, तो remaining portion will become 30 degree. I hope you understood till here. Now Now we will select triangle ABD. हम लोग क्यों select कर रहे हैं ABD? Shortly you'll understand. So we will calculate this side BC and we will calculate side AD. How to calculate BD and how to calculate AD? It's very simple. Once you know this angle 30 degree and this angle D is 90 degree, we will be able to calculate BD as well as we'll be able to calculate AD. How? We've seen many sums like this way prior to this video, isn't it? So look at this. So first of all, क्या करेंगे? Say BD calculate करना है. So I am right now focusing on BD. So look at this. Angle 30 degree के opposite में BD है and on the hypotenuse side there is 40. And this angle also we know that is 30 degree. So sine 30 ratio comes. Opposite upon hypotenuse comes sine. I hope you understood why sine is taken in triangle ABD. Sine 30 is equal to BD upon BD is opposite upon hypotenuse. So BD upon AB. Sine 30 का रेशियो क्या है? हाफ. BD क्या है? कैलकुलेट करना है. AB कितना है? 40 है. I hope you understood till here. And now just do cross multiplication. So BD बन जाएगा. Okay. So ये 40 इधर आ जाएगा. 40 upon 2 बन जाएगा 20. So BD बन जाएगा 20. Once you'll get this BD is equal to 20. Look at this. This is 20. Student, we know this was 40. So ये CD भी बन जाएगा 40. Opposite sides of the rectangle are equal. So total BC. So total BC कितना बचेगा? 20 plus 40. So BC will become 60 kilometer. I hope you understood this, student. So we finish this vertical distance BC is equal to 60 kilometer. Once you're done with this, we now it's target to calculate this PC. Second part, how to calculate this distance PC? It's simple. It will be the same as distance AD. Are you understanding, student? See, ये AD क्या है? ये horizontal distance है. Now again in triangle ABD, अगर हमको AD कैलकुलेट करने आता है, हमारा सम खत्म हो जाएगा. So think how to do this, how to get calculate this side AD. It's simple. Again, in triangle ABD, cos 30. Why cos 30? Because adjacent upon hypotenuse. Adjacent upon hypotenuse ratio क्या होता है? Cos. You must understand which side to refer, which angle to refer. So if you know which angle to refer, you can come to know which side. Now opposite upon hypotenuse है, adjacent upon hypotenuse है, opposite upon adjacent है. Accordingly that this sin cos tan ratio comes. So cos 30 ये वाली केस में क्या आ जाएगा? Adjacent upon hypotenuse. So cos 30 is equal to AD adjacent upon hypotenuse AB. So AD upon AB. I hope you understood till here. So cos 30 value, try to recall, cos 30 is root 3 by 2. And AD कितना है? AD हमको कैलकुलेट करना है. AB कितना है? यहाँ पर दिया हुआ है ऑलरेडी 40. So यहाँ पर लिख दो AB 40 है, सॉरी AB 40 है, तो यहाँ पर लिख दिया 40. So now just do cross multiplication guys. So ये बन जाएगा 20 root 3 and root 3 AD क्या बन जाएगा बच्चों? AD is 20 root 3 obviously. So PC will also become, अगर ये 20 root 3 है तो PC will also become 20 root 3, isn't it? Once you'll get this PC is equal to AD, which is 20 root 3. Substitute this root 3 value, so it will become 20 into 1.732. Just shift this 0 and cancel it. So it will become 34.64 kilometers. So the distance, horizontal distance of point C from point P will be 34.64 kilometer. I hope you understood, guys. Isn't it very nice? These questions, students, will definitely come for 4 marks in your a particular exam. So remember that. Please prepare very well this chapter. I hope you all are understanding perfectly, isn't it? If you're understanding, give big thumbs up. And if you're not understanding, just pause this video or rewind this video, watch it again very carefully. You can slow down the speed also in case if you find I'm speaking really very fast. Isn't it simple? Chalo. So here you pause this video, write it down everything very systematically, guys.